Hi everybody, welcome back to Siri S Yoga. New year, new house, new job, new studio to do yoga in. So I'm really excited. Today what I have is our top 20 yoga moves. So hopefully if you were new to yoga, you looked through the top 10 yoga moves. And this just adds 10 more. And as I mentioned before, these are the most commonly used yoga moves, yoga poses. So if you get to know these pretty well in the future and you go to a yoga class or see a yoga video, you'll actually have an idea of what to do and preferably how to do them well. So if you're just starting out, again, as I said, this is a great tutorial. But if you just want a nice, easy 14-minute, I gotta move my body somehow, this is also a really great yoga video. So let's get started and have some fun. All right, we begin at the front of our mat in mountain pose. And first, as you just get yourself settled and relaxed, we have a nice tall body with shoulders down and back, a nice open chest, relaxed hips, and all four corners of your feet grounded into the earth. And so you can rock forward and back a little bit just to ground yourself to the earth, to feel that connection to the ground, that energy coming all the way up the top of your body. Inhale, reach up, nice relaxed shoulders. And exhale, prayer hands down at your chest. And just breathe. Inhale it up. And we're going to take it all the way down for forward fold. Have a nice generous bend in your knees. Wiggle your knees and your hips. Let your head drop down. Grasp your shoulders, or your elbows rather, and come side to side, just loosening it up and really relaxing in this pose. Nothing forced here. Inhale a nice flat back. You can have your hands on the mat or on your legs or anywhere else. We're going to walk it back to hands and knees to get into our plank pose. So shift all the way forward so there's a straight line from the back of your neck to the back of your knees. And pulling your elbows into your side, you're going to lower all the way down to the ground. Nice and easy. Now we're going to move into baby cobra. So pushing your legs out like you're trying to get your heels to the wall behind you, and the top of your neck as well. The top of your head is pulling straight ahead. So a really long spine as you're lifting up your feet, lifting up your head. Lower down, push back up into tabletop, and now to curl your toes under and push into downward dog. We want to really focus on having a long spine. You can bend your knees generously, pedal your feet out, and focus on really having a long spine and your hips pulling back behind you. Gently walk yourself to the front of your mat, back to forward fold, and hang out for a second. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, take it down, and inhale all the way up. This movement, this series of movements we just did is called a sun salutation. We're going to do it again. Inhale up, exhale, hands to prayer position. Inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring it down, and gently bring yourself back to hands and knees. And lengthen yourself out to plank on your knees, lower all the way down. Inhale our baby cobra with a nice long spine, and push yourself back into downward dog, however you get there. Once again, just think about that nice long spine. Feel free to have movement in all of these poses. You don't have to be frozen like a statue. Breathing deeply, and gently we're going to take our left foot forward for high lunge or crescent. Now on this one, you want to focus on not smashing your lower back. So put your hands on your lower back. Don't smash and round back. I kind of showed an exaggeration of that. Bring your back foot in if you feel like that would be helpful. You can have your hands up overhead, or sometimes it's nice to have them in prayer position at your heart. And just nice and easy in this position. We're going to pivot on the back foot, lower that heel now, but still, for the most part, facing forward and still trying to have that nice open long back. So this is warrior one. And now we extend out to warrior two just by shifting our emphasis forward and tilting our pelvis the other way. Nice and relaxed, open chest. Now I'm extending both my legs and kicking my hips back and leaning over my left leg. I know it's like a mirror image. And I'm just gently letting my left hand slide down my leg, and my right hand is very gently coming up. I'm grabbing a block to show how you can rest on your block if you feel comfortable going low, but seriously, put your hand on your thigh if it's not working. Bend that front left knee, and we're going to do side angle pose. So just leaning onto that knee, focus on an open chest that you can look up to the ceiling. You're not looking down at the ground, ready to fall over on the ground. Open chest, long spine. Once again, you can make use of that block below you, and I'm showing you a couple different ways you can do your hands, or your arms rather. Lots of options, so choose what feels comfortable today. Inhale, bring it back up to warrior two, and then we're gonna just kind of rock it, walk it back to the front of the mat. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, prayer hands. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, all the way down to forward fold. Nice and relaxed, easy. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, take it down. Very gently bring yourself to that plank position. Lower it down. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, push into downward dog, however you get there. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So now your right foot is going to just gently walk, not too far forward. Don't worry about it because we're going into that high crescent lunge. And again, we want that flat back, that open lower back. And so don't feel like your legs have to be too far apart for this. Find the prayer hands or arm position that you feel comfortable with. And now I'm going to turn away from you. Sorry, folks, but I'm going to pivot on that back foot to get to warrior one. So my body's still faced forward, and I'm trying to make sure that my chest is open and my spine is long. And now I tilt sideways for warrior two and just play with how low I want to go in that knee. It's up to you. Do what feels comfortable. All right. Straighten both your legs, kick your hips back, and you're going to gently bring your hand down your right leg. But I'm not locking my knees. I think that's important to realize. My right knee is nice and comfortable. I'm coming down into a hand position that feels good for me and really opening up through my inner thighs, letting my hips really stretch my inner thighs. Breathing this whole time. Take it back up to warrior two, and very gently we're going to, side angle pose. So from warrior two, we just slowly lower that elbow down. Always think about keeping that open chest. So if putting your elbow down on your knee is not creating an open chest and you're hunched over, I think I show there, that's a bad position right there. Okay, open it up. Then go on your hand. Don't go down on your elbow. Who cares? We just want to try to do things well at our level. Bring it back up to the front of the mat. Inhale up, exhale, prayer hands. Inhale up, exhale all the way down to forward fold. I like to give my legs some lovin' sometimes. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, take it down. Gently bring yourself back to the plank position. Oh, no, sorry, cat-cow. So we are in hands and knees and we arch up, exhaling. Inhale, reverse the move, sticking your hips back. And inhale and exhale at your own pace, getting some nice blood and activity into your back. This is a great way to start yoga too. So a great little warm up before you do anything else. Neutral spine, bring it back to a neutral spine. And we're going to sit back in child's pose. I spread my knees apart and I have my feet together and I'm seriously just relaxing everything else. My hips, upper body, arms, just letting yourself sink like you're heavy into the ground and breathe and relax. My daughter is singing in the background. I don't know if you can hear her, but okay. We're going to sit up. Crisscross your ankles, sit back, and go into boat pose, which is a wonderful core strengthener. So we want to do this nice and well. So just put your hands under your knees, have a nice open chest, and just start there. And then you can lift up one foot at a time to find that strength in your core. And then just stay there if you want. Or you could lift up both of your feet. They don't have to go very high. If you want, you can let go of your hands. I like to swim them a little bit. It's just more interesting. You can even put your hands behind you as you're gaining strength in your core. So do what works for you, breathing continuously, and lower your feet. Now we're going to go into Cobbler's pose. This is just a nice little stretch for your inner thighs and groins. So go ahead and put your feet together, grab your toes, and just sit up nice and tall. That's all you have to do is sit up nice and tall, not hunched over there, not hunched over like that. You're just sitting up nice and tall with an open chest and a very gentle pull and tug, bringing yourself down. I'm going to show it sideways, so we'll keep going into that pose. All right, now our legs go straight out in front of us for staff pose. And as we put our hands above, I want you to wiggle your knees. Sometimes people, when you're doing these forward folds, you're like, I've got to touch my toes, and you can hurt yourself. Relax those legs, relax your feet, wiggle your feet. Only go as far forward as you feel comfortable. I was not feeling very flexible today, so I was just hanging out midway down and just letting it be, relaxing and breathing deeply. Relaxing the thighs, letting them spread on the mat. Keeping everything nice and gentle. Now go ahead and raise your right knee and just bring it over across your other leg. And all you have to do is grab that knee with your left hand and sit up nice and tall. As you inhale and exhale, lengthen with a very gentle twist, but don't worry about twisting super far. Just sit up nice and tall. You're naturally going to feel a twist in your back, even a little stretch in your hip if you, sometimes that happens. Switch sides. The left foot goes over. Grab and hug your left knee, and a very gentle twist to the other side. Inhaling and exhaling. And go ahead and sit forward and lie down on your back. Now, bring your heels in close to your buttocks and squeeze your hips under like a scorpion, so much they start lifting right off the earth. And you can grab the sides of your mat. I've interlaced my fingers and put them underneath my hands. The key is you don't want your knees to go out super far in front of your toes. So you can push your shins back and create a lot of distance between the back of your legs and the floor. Just do what feels comfortable. Just do a little bit if you don't go super far. Now grab your knees. We're in the home stretch here. Rock side to side. You can even grab the bottoms of your feet as you push your knees down to the ground and really spread your legs apart. Like I said, this looks really weird. It feels awesome. This is happy baby. It's a great way to release a lot of muscles and stretch out your back. Give your back a massage. And go ahead and hug your knees again and slowly bring yourself into Savasana pose. Corpse pose, however you like to call it. And here we really want to focus on relaxing your face, your eyes, your jaw, your neck, and relaxing your shoulders and your arms. Let your palms be open to the sky. And relaxing your torso, let it be heavy on the ground, your hips. Wherever you're seeing tension as your eyes scan from the top of your head to your feet, just release and relax. Relax your legs all the way down to your feet. Let your feet fall, splayed open, whatever's comfortable. And now just notice your breath. You're naturally breathing in and out. If you want, if it helps, you can follow your breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can even count your breaths if that feels like it's helping you to follow your breath. And you can also, while you're lying here in Savasana, you can take stock of what you see, what you hear, what you feel with your skin, how your body feels internally, anything you taste and touch or smell. The point is to try to be wholly present and relaxed. I'll leave you in Savasana. Thanks for joining us.